Manchester United have just beaten Victoria Plzen 2-1 away from home. And yes, thank God Manchester United won that match. Thank God we won. Otherwise, I mean, it would have been an absolute shambles. And it kind of was anyway, though, to be honest, even though we did win. But if we lost that game, we would have been completely screwed in the Europa League. But 3 points in that game have really done us good, to be completely honest, and they are very important. Finally, we get an away win in Europe once again, because it's bloody felt like ages since we've last got an away win in Europe. So, yeah, got one today. Yeah, there are positives and quite a few negatives to take out of that match today for Manchester United. For a lot of us Manchester United fans' perspective, there's players who, I think we're very confident in under Ruben Amorim, who played well today. Then others, we're not confident in at all and hopefully leave in January. I think, starting off with a big positive is Rasmus Højlund, bringing him on in the second half, scoring us 2 goals, and, the 2 winning goals as well. So Rasmus Højlund, a real positive straight away, in the right place at the right time. Got quite stuck in today as well. That we needed a player like Rasmus today, and that is very important because he was the only player who was actually clinical on goal, and one of our only players who actually got a shot off on target. I thought Amad Diallo was a good positive as well, 100%. I always credit Amad Diallo. I thought he was very good today. He was good on the ball, good off the ball as well, tracks back nicely. Then, he carries the ball up the pitch very well and puts in some good balls into the box. I think Amad Diallo is very important in my opinion. He's got that pace, he's got the skill, and it showed today. So Amad Diallo, Rasmus Højlund, big positives to take out of that game today, in my opinion. And they're 2 of the only real positives that we can. I mean, I thought De Ligt was decent, but I mean, overall, we got Onana making another mistake in Europe. Like, honestly, just giving the ball right away. I mean, De Ligt wasn't even in a position to win the ball. He was, tracking away from the ball. He's going up the pitch. And Onana decided to make that pass for some reason, which made 0 sense in the world. And then we conceded there. So, yeah, thank you very much, Onana, for screwing us over once again. Really, no, absolute joke. Absolute joke. Not happy with him at all. Possession, we had 70% possession today. That's good. And, it's showing it's showing Ruben Amorim's style more that, we're having a lot of the ball. The next big step is to actually do more with it. That's what the next big step is at the end of the day. We need to do more with the ball, because today we didn't do much with the ball at all. We didn't do enough with the ball. We are knocking it about randomly in the first half. There was 0 urgency whatsoever to do anything when we had the ball in the second half. It was a bit better when Rasmus came on, though. And to be fair to Mason Mount, when he came on as well, he was making some decent runs into the box, but he can't score to save his life. Mason Mount had about 3 big chances today and couldn't get any of them. But yeah, to be fair, we got in some good positions and, helped us be able to create chances. So fair play to Mason Mount on that. But yeah, I thought Bruno was on and off throughout the game, in my opinion. At times he made some, picked some decent passes and was smart with what he was doing. Other times it's like he's holding onto the ball too long, or, he's just completely misplacing the pass. I think overall as well, Xerxes just not good enough for this team, is he? Xerxes just not good enough for this Manchester United team. He's not. He just doesn't have the quality at the end of the day. He doesn't get stuck into the game enough. He doesn't create enough when he's on the ball. He panics a lot. Just doesn't do anything useful when he is on the ball. And when he's off the ball, I mean, again, doesn't really do anything of use. Again, Mazraoui was decent, De Ligt was decent, Martinez was decent at the back today. I thought Dalot was, Dalot was all right on the ball at times, but at times he was just awful on it, to be honest, and it was just looking stupid at times, in my opinion, Diogo Dalot. Malacia wasn't absolutely awful, but he was misplacing passes. I mean, he was making the odd run at times, decent run at times, and the odd decent tackle. But again, he still is rusty. That's the thing. He shouldn't be starting. But I mean, to be fair, a game like playing Victoria Plzen is a game to start him in. But again, he still looked rusty during the game, though. Marcus Rashford must go. That's also a big thing as well. Marcus Rashford must be sold in January. He can't be asked. He really can't. You can just tell by his body language on the pitch. I always say it about Rashford. You can tell by the body language. He never plays with a smile on his face whatsoever. He just doesn't go for the ball when he should. He doesn't pressure enough. I mean, that's not his game, but I mean, he doesn't suit the style, in my opinion, Rashford. He doesn't suit the style of what Ruben Amorim wants to do. It's not going to work with Marcus Rashford, and that's already very bloody clear to see. And, his attitude is a very big problem in itself. So, there's zero use in Marcus Rashford that we're going to get out of him, to be real. Garnacho, I mean, I think Garnacho's over-criticised, definitely. But he does need to do better than what he's doing right now. I mean, there's a good player in him. We've seen it. I think he is massive. I think Garnacho is massively over-criticised by many people. But, I mean, this season hasn't been the greatest of seasons. But, look at what he's been able to do in past seasons. So, at the end of the day, he has had the odd bit of spark in him this season as well. So, I do think he's over-criticised. But, we could see better. He does hold the ball a bit, especially recently. But there is a player in Garnacho, and I think we can get out of him. He's just in that bloody phase at the moment now. Anthony's a player that must go. Held onto the ball for too long when he was on the pitch. Can't do anything with it. Can't put a simple bloody cross into the box. He literally didn't successfully complete a pass or a cross today. Shocking from Anthony. But yeah, there we go. Rasmus and Diallo, the big positives to take out of today. Anyway, thanks for watching. Speak to you in a bit.